My cousin, 29 male, won't talk to me, 34 male, or the rest of the family after he found out that he was left out of our grandma's will. How do we repair this relationship?
Yes, dude. Get over it now. We'll listen.
Hello, my grandmother passed away a year ago and left us all a chunk of money. 7 cousins total got like $45,000 each from her will.
Hello.
My cousin Matt didn't get anything.
Matty.
I didn't know about this at all. I just knew what I got, and other cousins confirmed their amount. Matt and my grandmother were very close, and we figured he would get her house as he was helping her a lot at the end of her life, and he was the only one still living at home with my aunt. But he wasn't given anything, and sadly, there was a reason for that. Matt is biracial, while me and the other 6 are not. Pure! Way to go, dudes! Yeah. Fucking pure!
Pure Aryan blood, man. Coming in hot.
Oh, man. Matt is biracial while me and the other 6 are not. Nearing the end of her life, he told me that he sometimes felt like he wasn't a grandson, but hired help only. My grandma used to make some messed up comments about his skin color and how she didn't really like his mother because she felt like she trapped her son, but she always said that she loved Matt dearly. That might be a in-person thing. Oh, no, we love Matt. And then behind the, it's...
Damn chocolate bunny. Yeah, you know how they do.
Is that a slur? Has somebody ever been called, you Easter motherfucker, you chocolate bunny?
You be hopping around. Look at him go.
That's amazing.
Probably.
Anyway, we found out a couple of months after my grandmother passed that we were getting some money, and we were talking about it at a family get-together. We have had these almost every 2 weeks since we were kids at my Gram's house. We'd all just chill in the basement, play ping pong or whatever, and just chill. Oh, so you would chill, play ping pong, and chill? Oh, you fucking double chill? How did you know? Double
that's
chill.
That's a fucking double up entertainment, I tell you what.
During the hangout, Matt found out that he didn't get any, to which we were shocked. We decided to just split it evenly 8 ways, like we would all chip in $5.5K each, and give it to him as it's rightfully his. He didn't like the idea. He told us all to fuck off and keep our charity to ourselves. He just stopped talking to us and stopped showing up to family gatherings. We all stopped as well since he was kind of the glue, and we all felt guilty that he was left out of the will. He hasn't spoken to us in over 6 months, and I don't know what to do. I know he's hurt, but how do we approach him about this? He also was one of my closest friends, and I just miss him. My mom said to give him some space, but how much longer? Yes, six months is some space, Mom. Right. His mom reached out to me asking me to talk to him because he refuses to go out anymore and then he might have lost his job. Any tips on how to approach him? Edit. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of responses on how we didn't make any attempts to give him money. We did. 1, I gave a personal check to him. He told me to fuck off. In retrospect, that was a bad idea and insulting to him. I don't know about that because to me, I mean, maybe... It depends on how it happened.
Right.
It depends on what came with it. Of just like, dude, we don't know what happened, but we want to.
That wasn't their fault.
Yeah.
They didn't. It's not their money. They're just their funds fucking receiving and feeling bad for the shit. Like, yo, man, we gonna do our part to give you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make it right in their eyes.
Number 2, we set aside money in the account. Never mind. We set aside in an account. Yeah, but you have to proofread what the fuck you write. 2, we set aside, I'm assuming, money in an account and wanted to give it to his mom. She declined and told us she doesn't want to deal with it. 3, went to a bank to create an account, but was told we didn't. Yeah, you can't just create a bank account in someone else's name, dude. 4, possibly we'll just leave it in an account and create a trust, and he can have it when he's ready. My larger issue / reason for this post is how can we approach him? I think he's deeply hurt, won't talk to us or his friends, and his mom is worried that he's becoming a shut-in and may have lost his job. Well, if he hasn't left the house, and he's probably not you know what I mean?
Right.
Unless he has a work-from-home job and he hasn't I want to stop his possible spiraling. I think I'm just ranting because time is the only solution, I guess. Edit number 2. All right, I got some great advice and we'll go to his house tonight to talk to him as he agreed to meet for a bit. But I'm also done replying because I'm getting a lot of DMs accusing me of ignoring the discrimination or enabling the behavior or that I never stood up for him. But did he know this was happening?
Did she die?
Yeah, and she is passed away.
Yeah,
none of these are true. We're all devastated at how he's taking a turn for the worse, and y'all are happily jumping on me saying that it's a glorified pity party that we're throwing for ourselves. The same people preaching about nuance are the only ones also the ones not exercising it here. The dude's embarrassed, man.
Yeah,
the dude's embarrassed.
This is his family, who he felt was family. I mean,
yep.
He was going and doing a lot And if it's like, all right, so let me jump in here, right? So I'm a biracial fellow, so I can tap dance in here, right? I kind of can feel that. I know where he's coming from with certain things, right? So I had even some growing up stuff where there were certain family from another side that maybe weren't really
as accepting,
enthused,
yeah,
with the fact of having difference in the family. We're gonna put it real nicely,
yeah.
But you go into this like, well, I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ones that show you love and show you that you're gonna gravitate to. You know, people are fucking stuck in their own ways, man. You really can't control that kind of thing. And what sucks is that he was doing things around the house and living with her, and it was like, I don't know how old. Did they say how old he was?
They didn't.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know of. I mean,
right. Well,
actually, yeah, 29.
He's 20. Okay. His cousin's 29. So it's kind of like, you know, you should have left the fuck out of there anyways. But but anyways, we all land our way back over there, man. And you know, it's like they are trying to have that understanding, right? Mm-hmm. Of feeling like, damn, that's fucked up, because obviously they don't seem to be that way, and it's like we need to make it right on ourselves. It's like, here's some money.
Yep.
But you got to understand with him, he's like, fuck that, fuck everybody. He's going through a race bubble right now. I'm telling you right now, I've been through that. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of like, we were family, but you kind of put a wall up because of the color of my skin, where it really could fuck with your mental psyche. So I would say some space for that man a little bit, but don't stop, don't give up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give up on him. Like Matt, the biracial 29-year-old, is embarrassed of what happened right now. Like that's what, and obviously he's lashing out at you guys because he doesn't want to be looked at as a pity party. He doesn't want to be looked at that way. So of course he's going through some depression right now. He's like I said, of course he's embarrassed of he just did all this work, and obviously we don't know everybody in and out. Maybe he did think, all right, I'm doing all this work. She's probably going to give me the house because I'm living here already. Maybe that's why he didn't move out. Who knows? Like maybe that was his. Right. But like I said, everybody needs to stop going off vibes and actually talk to each other. You know, like so that's the problem with that of like,
you know, and that's a tough one too, because like where do you even go with the whole, hey Grammy, so what are you leaving me? So it's kind of like he didn't want to do that either. I don't want to.
I'm sure he didn't want to do that, but there's also there's many like. I know that some families don't talk about it, but it's usually known before somebody passes away. Like, there aren't... I know on TV they depict it that way, but, like, most of the time it's not a fucking surprise will reading. You know what I mean? With everyone sitting in a room and it's like, and you got... Oh, my God! Like, that usually isn't... Like, that's not real life. Like, a lot of people know what's happening after. So, it was left out of here. I'd like to know what happened to the house. Right. Did somebody get the house? Did he just get nothing? Also... Did you guys know of how Grandma was talking about him or treating before Grandma passed away? Or is he now telling you this stuff?
Because that could be a big part. That could be a big part of it. Like, oh, you niggas witnessed this shit and nobody really stuck up for me. Exactly. He could feel that. Like, if he feels like nobody really stuck up for me and this is who all I know is family. You know what I mean? This is family to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in the family. He's related. He grew up as a baby and these are the people he knows. So you really can't take that away from somebody. So then to be told... Nigga, you ain't shit. You different. You know what I mean? It really is a fucking shock to the soul.
And I know you're not saying that to him, but Grandma, who he was apparently taking care of it and like
he looked up to
being put through the housework and all that other stuff, he probably thought, I just have this loving grandma. But then even, I'm trying to figure out, once again, if he just didn't say anything about her saying, you know, Grandma used to make some messed up comments about his skin. But
so you guys knew that. So it's like you guys were already armed with that information.
Because he's saying, you know, near the end of her life, he told me that sometimes he felt like he wasn't. So my grandma used to make some messed up comments about his skin color. She didn't really like his... So it sounds like you knew about that before she passed away then. Right. Which is... And then once again, too, I'm not saying you could change Grandma because you're not going to.
No, but if I'm going to tell you from his side, it's just even this, like, some solidarity towards him of what he was going through would have probably helped his mental out a little more. Like, you motherfuckers witnessed it, and I appreciate you trying to go to bat for me. Hey, Grandma, stop talking like that. That shit's fucked up. This is family. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? Or kind of put, you know, I know it's grandma, you want to respect her, but, you know, you got to put her in check if she's coming out crazy. Yeah. I mean, family or not, man, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Exactly. This shit is wrong. Yo, granny, I love you. Cut that shit out. You know what I mean? Exactly. Fall back in your seat. This is family. How the fuck? You know, we all got the same blood running through us. Yep. You know what I mean? Just because he has different blood also You know, man, that just some people just don't change, man. You
Yep.
know, some people will die with their ways. You know, and that's just, you really can't change that. But all you can do is really show them support, man. You know what I mean? Try to be there with them, and you know.
Yo, eventually, he's gonna want that money. I like the idea of putting it into a trust because
I like that too.
Right now he feels embarrassed about same shit, man. If I don't have any living grandparents, but if my grandparents passed away, and all my cousins and shit got money and I got left out, yes, you'd feel embarrassed. Right. It's just what it is. Like,
what the fuck did I do?
Especially exactly, especially if there wasn't a big event that happened.
Right.
If there wasn't the thing that happened.
Because that's what I thought it was leading to. When you read it, it's like, okay, well, what he do? Why he ain't get no money? Then you start reading, it's like, oh, he really ain't. The nigga was doing.
He was born. That was the problem.
That
apparently.
was the problem, right? And it's just like he was going, and then out of everybody, he was the only one fucking doing something for her ass on the way out. Yeah, the cousin was doing a stand up thing, you know. Yep. And Granny was just nasty in her ways, man.
Yeah, and maybe you guys just have to have which seems you're going to have the conversation. Maybe instead of making the decision in front of him and all that other shit, maybe that's also not a great feeling maybe, of just
it's not an intervention moment. Yeah, it's not like we all sitting here, we all as a group we feel bad,
because that's so much unwanted attention of just I am this fucking ugly duckling over here that you guys are gonna give me the money.
Whoever was talking, he said he was the closest to him. I think you should spearhead it.
Yeah.
Let the closest one he trusts the most out of all the cousins be the one that get the information here, bring it here. Hey, talking to the other cousins, man. You know, we feel like shit about it. You know, he know how to talk to you because he's close to you. This is what we want to do. I'm the representative for us, man. This is what we want to do. So it's not a whole big party of people like, hey, man, come here, Darky. We want to tell you how bad we feel that grandma was. You know what I mean? It's like, don't make it already a scene like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and Matt isn't mad at you. He's mad at Grandma, but Grandma's dead. Right. So he can't tell Grandma to fuck off. So his way of telling Grandma to fuck off is that money. Right. Now, I don't need that money.
Fuck off.
But
fuck
now
you,
listen,
fuck her.
Anybody could use $45,000. Okay,
come here, Granny.
So I think, but it has been a good amount of time. 6 months has passed, but I think you just gotta be like, yo, we're putting this money aside for you.
Right.
It's there when you want it. Bro, I understand what you're going through. I haven't lived what you're going through, but I understand what you're going through because Grandma fucked up and that wasn't cool. But at some point, you could even get a little bit brazen with them and be like, but realize you have us. You know what I mean? Right. So don't treat us like shit for trying to help.
Right, especially if we weren't on that path. We
exactly.
We wasn't on the granny train. You know what I mean? Yep. Like we built and we have a close relationship. She fucked up and left you out. Now we feel bad about the shit trying to make it right. Like, And you like, nah, because he's on some fuck everybody, right? He's probably hating every ounce of white in him. You know, I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of where he's going. You know,
I would say to him, don't let Grandma win because we miss you. We were best friends. We were all hanging out as a group, doing all this shit. Don't let Grandma take that away from us because she's gone. We can still be together.
You want to piss Grandma off on the other side? Yeah. You take the fucking money.
Exactly.
That she didn't want to leave you, and you go to her fucking gravesite and you fucking make it rain. Granny, you want to give me money?
Exactly. Flash that on.
Family loves me and you don't, bitch, and I still got some of your money. How about
you go
that?
to the grave and you're like, hey, Grandma.
Right.
Grandma. Hear that?
Right. And then you take a shit on the house that she didn't leave you. Right on the side of that motherfucker. You shit and smear it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Eventually, he'll get over it. But it's not something to get over quick. Like, you understand that if somebody doesn't like you just because of the color of your skin, and something that you can't control, you're of course gonna.
You could probably, and the fact is, you can probably take that from a stranger more than somebody close to the vest. You know what I mean? Taking it from a stranger, it'll piss you off, but you could let that roll off and say, "Fuck them, I don't know them. You know, they don't mean shit to me." Mm-hmm. But somebody you embrace is like, "Yo, these is people I fucking ate at. They fed me. I call her grandma for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? Grandma. You know what I mean? No, not you, buddy. No, you." And I do it by default, but
to get into the how do we pair this relationship, I would leave the money out of it for a second. Just be like, yo, dog, I miss you. We used to hang out.
Right.
I miss our friendship.
Let that be.
You don't. Not everything needs to be focused on the money, and maybe that's what he needs right now.
It's his constant reminder, right? If you keep throwing the money at him, it's a constant reminder of why he's pissed.
Yep.
Just build your relationship, man. And then when he gets comfortable enough, then he's back with y'all in the fold. Yeah. Then he's like, hey, a couple drinks in. Hey, man, let's stop fucking around. Take this money.
We put that aside for you. Yo, it's over here. And you can even say, bro, it's over in this account. Whenever you want to go do it. But if not, bro, leave it there. Let it grow.
No pressure is there.
No pressure.
You know what I mean? Got a CD with your name on it. It's getting interest right now. How about that 45? If you leave it there a couple years, you might have 50. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but nah, you're definitely right about the money, man. Don't throw that in his face because that's what he's still bitter about. The money is just always a reactive point.
Repair that friendship first, and you'll be okay.
Yep.
And if he doesn't want to talk, be like, yo, when you want to talk, hit me up, dude. Because I still love you. We're still friends. All that stuff. And that's what I miss about you. Like, I'm not trying to, do anything else. I'm not trying to apologize for grandma. Right. Nothing like that. But, yo, we used to hang out. Now we don't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even show a little, like, fuck grandma. Word. Exactly. No, you know what I mean? You got to, like, I don't agree a lot with, I don't agree 100% what she did. So, you know how much I love grandma, too. But for this... Fuck her. You know what I mean?
It's okay to say she's wrong because she is to be racist like that.
Yeah, she wrong, man. And it's like I said, it's a position to be in, man. When you're in that family cloak like that, and shit's going down, and you feel like maybe you're too nervous or scared to have a voice for something, but stand up for right, man. Especially within family. Like if they hate you, they hate you, but you did the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just fuck that, grandma.
Like I said, put the money aside, talk to him, friend to friend, man to man. Mm-hmm. You'll get into a better space.
You get that money and you make it rain on the grave, nigga.
Exactly. Make it rain on the grave.
It's a new song title coming out. Rain on the Grave.